morning, you beautiful bastards. How's it going today? I just decided last minute I was coming on live because that's what I do. Anyways, we'll wait for some people to hop on. Maybe you're not up. You know, that's what they say. They want people to kind of hop on before you get going, okay? So it's a little bit snowy out there. I wonder how those homeless people are doing. You know, all the Canadians living on the fucking streets and in fucking shopping carts. Right? And I recommend you go outside and put your feet in the snow as a grounding challenge, okay? Then if your feet are in the snow, you'll know what it's like to be fucking homeless, right? Get your feet in the snow, maybe it'll humble you fucks, right? Anyways, do we have anyone on yet? I don't think so. Anyways, yous are probably waking up. I'm on my coffee. I'm going to do a skit at the end, okay? It'll be like fucking Saturday Night Live, baby. Right? Okay. Anyways, I didn't brush my teeth. Oh, well, I put lip chap on because it's a little dry in the lips. Anyways, I'm going to talk about... Oh, we're back. Okay, I don't know what that was going to look like. I didn't know whether to shut the fucking thing off or start over. So I kind of shook it a little bit. So I don't know what happened there. I don't know what you saw and what you heard. So anyways, you know, and I don't like swearing, guys. If you've watched The Livid Lesbian since I started this shit 2 years ago, I never swore. Okay, because I am in real life, guys. I don't fucking carry on like this. You know what I mean? Okay, like, this is my alter ego, okay? Unless you've really fucking pissed me off, then you're going to get a fucking mouthful from me, okay? All right, that's why the police were showed up, right? Because the school board didn't like the fucking facts, right? And they were too pussy to deal with me, so they sent the cops for a fucking mental health call. Even the cops were like, what the fuck are we here for? Anyways, I'm going to get into that a little bit later, but I want to catch you up on, you know, the bread update. Where are we sitting with that bread? Because I noticed developments in the fucking Wonder Bread, right? And, well, what we know is you guys are eating fucking lab meat, clone meat, okay? And I think this has been going on for a while because I've known a difference in farm fresh and store-bought for years, okay? So there's something funky. It's like that Spice Girl song, we got something kind of funny going on, you know? We've got it, Anyways, this is our expired store-bought and bakery bread, okay? Now, I baked this October 10th, just so I knew, but this one expired October 13th, okay? And I know the date because October 13th is significant to me. It when expired October 13th, okay? I think now it's getting like, the white is like pussing almost, like it's taking on a powdered look. Should I smell it? I don't know. Will this kill me? Well, it wouldn't fucking kill me any worse than fucking shit going on in the streets, right? It's not too bad, but I still wouldn't fucking eat it, right? So there's no smell, no bugs yet, okay? When it becomes looking like a fucking safety concern for my fucking health, see how, look at that, that's just mold to shit, right? Well, the Wonder Bread expired October 21st, and well, what the fuck is the date today? October 3rd or 4th? I think it's October 4th, December 4th, okay, fuck! December 4th, and this expired October 21st, okay? And I'll open it up. Maybe I should get some fucking gloves on, because I don't know what the fuck. Anyways, feels a little damp in here. So, it's going, you can't really see, but it's got a powdered gray look to it, okay? But it's still, you know, nothing. Okay? Anyways, that's the first time I've opened this fucking bag. Now I got it all fucked. I'll deal with that after. Okay. Bread's done. Oh. And while I'm at it, I'd like to thank the food bank for everything they give us. It is amazing watching people come out and help one another at the food bank. And everybody taking God out of their life and God out of everything, okay? The first people to fucking help are the churchgoers, okay? It's okay for everyone else to have their fucking religion except us whiteys, right? So we need to take back our fucking Christmas, okay? We need to take back our faith. There is good and evil in this world, right? Well, what side is God on? He's on the good side and the devil's on the fucking downside, right? And a lot of our corrupt politicians are working for the fucking devil, okay? Talking about Christmas, this isn't even on my fucking list. I saw the Toronto Santa Claus parade, just a clip on the weekend. I think it was Global News, okay? They showed what the Santa Claus parade looked like this year, okay? Well, if you watched the Santa Claus parade as a kid, every fucking Christmas at like fucking 4 o'clock, Susan fucking Hay came on and we watched the fucking Santa Claus parade. And in my mid to late 20s, I went and saw the Santa Claus parade because it was something I always wanted to see, right? The big fucking floats and all that shit. You watch the Toronto Santa Claus parade 2025. What a shit show. There was nothing Christmas about it, okay? It was fucking Chinese dragons and big fucking rainbow clowns and of course Olivia Chow out there shaking her ass. That's about the only thing that chick knows how to do, right? And you know what, Olivia? Maybe it's time to tone it down a bit. Maybe take care of your fucking city, because I know some people that have been in Toronto, and what a fucking shit show. What a shit show Toronto is, but we don't see it on the news because we're too busy talking about fucking overseas. That's the other problem. We need more fucking news, and we need local news. We need fucking local news. Make her an hour again, and please bring back fucking sports. And I'll tell you one thing I'll never fucking play in my fucking life is pickleball. I'll never play that cocksucking sport. I can't believe I said that. Oh, well, that's what happens when you go live, right? You go live downtown, well, you know, cocksucker's going to get you, right? Those perverts on catch and release. So, you know what? I'm going to use my mouth until I can't fucking use it no more. Because what's going to hurt you worse? My mouth or a fucking pervert on catch and release? Think about that, you fucks. Education minister comes out yesterday. Oh, he's really cracking the whip down on those Ontario schools like they didn't fucking know, right? EQAO, whatever the fuck that test is, no teacher likes it. It causes kids anxiety. And even the teachers don't know what the fuck they're measuring, what the fuck they're trying to find. It's such a clusterfuck of a test. So that's your first mistake. Get rid of that fucking test. It doesn't tell you shit because now you're trying to problem solve what the issue is and you're going to, get in outside help? I think that's what you're going to do. Tell you what your fucking problem is. The aggression in the schools. Everybody's walking on eggshells, tiptoeing around little Johnny and Jessica and their fucking, low-life fucking parents. And not even low-life. I know some really educated parents and good jobs that their kids are out of fucking control, okay? First off, send those kids home. Open up a Section 23 class, okay? Once those kids learn how to manage their fucking aggression, okay, then introduce them and reintegrate them into fucking mainstream, okay? Let's start there. Paul, we've had 3 education ministers just the other year, right? So maybe that's a fucking problem too, Dougie, right? I'm glad that you're going to go talk to the teachers, though, because that's really important. Staff are burnt out. Staff in the schools are burnt out. If you're dealing with aggression every day and there's no consequences, just like in every other fucking occupation, right? Teachers are struggling and it's not safe. strangers are coming in, fucking hiding out in the stalls in the schools. And speaking of that, I got my first like warning on YouTube about the strangers in the Manitoba school bathroom, and I appealed it because it was fucking news, right? And YouTube said, oh, sorry about the mistake, and then they lifted the restrictions, okay? Like, come on, guys, talk about protecting perverts a little bit, you know? Are we protecting perverts? It seems that way. That's why any liberal in 2025, and you're still supporting them, if you're not a fucking pervert, you're a fucking pervert protector, and nobody likes a fucking pervert or a pervert protector. And the people really getting the shit kicking are the fucking support stuff, because when they have to go hands-on, they get the fucking big mucky mucks at the school boards who've never been in fucking restraints, not likely, okay? And then they don't even support them. It's like, well, what did you do, right? Like, what did you do to set that kid off? I don't know, maybe the kid had a bad day at school, maybe mom and dad didn't give them their fucking meds, maybe the kid's fucking hungry, but that liberal school program should really fucking help, right? Oh, fuck. Man, I wake up full of piss and vinegars on the good days. You guys don't know that most days I wake up not well, okay? But I push through it because I had Crohn's and colitis. Crohn's since I was fucking 12. So I've only ever learned to live at like, you know, maybe like fucking 70%, okay? But I give her my all and get myself up to 100, baby. Okay, so I'm going to talk now about work. Well, nobody's called me, right? I really fucking let them all have it last week, but I've been doing this for like over a year, right? And I've really stepped it up. This week, I haven't made any calls. I'm waiting for someone to call me because I think they're trying to make it like they feel threatened by me so they can really call the cops on me, right? They're trying to like lure me to do something, and all I'm ever going to do is keep calling you fucks, okay? So, oh, we're back. Okay, I don't give up, though I'm getting hot because I've been working myself up. Whew, it's hot in here, right? Well, I'm lucky it's hot in here. I'm not sitting out in a fucking snowbank, right? Anyways, I want to hear back from fucking somebody. I have called, well, I'll tell you who the fuck I've called. I've called Ford Nation like a mother since 2022, telling him about what I've experienced in the hospitals, what I'm seeing in the schools, okay, and nothing. So Paul comes out yesterday. Well, you should have listened to me, Dougie, in 2022, right? So I've called Doug Ford's hotline numerous times, but they don't even know what they're doing. And I've said to them, what makes your job more important than what I did? Because I at least had a purpose. That's the shit I say. I just spit facts. I've called my pension place. I've started with them over a year, and nothing's happened. I had to contact the school board. I didn't want to go through them. And while you guys know everything that's happened with the school board, okay, I could go on and on. I've contacted my MPP because all those fucking places. Oh, okay. And I don't know what I'm shaking that if you guys can hear me. But anyways, I said, work. Please work. You'd think you were a liberal because you're not working. That's what I say into my phone. So I don't know if he's heard any of that. Anyways, all those places told me to contact my MPP. Well, I contacted them. They didn't know shit from fuck. And they didn't know. So then and I said, what am I supposed to do? Is it like Tent City from here? And they said, oh no, you know, like the one guy. Well, then when I called back the next day, they told me that it was now a legal matter with the school board. Yet the school board sent the cops to me, worried about my mental health. And I can't call the school board. And we're working again. Okay, I'm sorry that this is so in and out. I think it's the weather, but I'm going to keep it on, baby. Doot, doot. Okay? I mean, turn and burn. Let's keep going, okay? I put my data on. Hopefully that will work. Work, baby, work. Okay? Work like a conservative, would ya? Like, just keep working. Okay. My union has known since 2021 during my sickness because I wondered then if I would need to switch roles, okay? And I would have applied for ODSP in 2021, you fucks. And I had to get my jabs for work. And you let me go after that. And actually, while I was waiting for surgery and I couldn't eat for 109 days and I was being fed through my arm, okay? My bloodline before surgery, they had the audacity to send me a fucking email and tell me that I was pretty well terminated because I didn't show proof of my vaccinations. And I called them and said, look, I'm being fed through my fucking arm. I'm on medical leave. Left a message. In 15 minutes, the school board called me back, right? And said, oh, no, we made a mistake. You're not fired. No. And so I got that fucking jab only to keep my job. And what I'm asking for is very dinky. I didn't work for the school board long, and my pension that I'm asking for is fucking laughable, okay? And they want to make it a legal matter? So where the fuck do we stand? Anyways, union finally called me back on Friday, okay? And they didn't know my fucking name. I don't know if they were pulling my fucking leg or if they really didn't fucking know. They shot off different names. And I said, next time you fucking call me, make sure you know my fucking name. And I hung up. They called back. I didn't answer because I was too fucking mad. Okay? I shoot off my mouth. I don't make threats because I don't wish anybody harm. Ever. Ever. Okay? But I'll make you feel that fucking big. And I'll hurt your fucking snowflake feelings, you pussies. Know my name next time. Okay? Anyways, I'm going to say a prayer today that hopefully I'm fucking fired. Join me in a fucking prayer, okay? Dear God, please let somebody get back to me. Please let me be fucking fired today. Okay? This is ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. I was checking my emails up until just the other week, you know. The school board was worried about my mental health, yet they fucking put me here. Sent cops to my door and took it away from other crises in the area. Like, fuck. Dear God, please help me get fired today at 4 p.m. Delivered lesbian. I've come to answer your prayers, lesbian. I've come to answer your prayers. Join me. Join me. I have faith, child. I have faith that good will prevail and evil will show its ugly head. Just have a little bit of faith, lesbian. Just have a little bit of faith, okay? All will work out in due time. Whoosh.